Hi guys, and welcome to Cycle On Reviews. Today we're going to be having a look at this bike. This is the Ribble R872 bike. This is bought from an online retailer called Ribble. They're basically a one-stop bike shop. Been around since about 1897. They know what they're doing, stock loads of stuff. I've used them lots, they're really good. Based up in Preston, Lancashire in the UK. With this bike, what they do, they have a bike builder on there, so you can choose the basic frame and then you can choose all the components around that. And what we're going to do today, we're going to have a look at all the components that I've chosen for this particular build, and then we'll have a look at the weight of it as well and a little bit more close up. With Ribble, they offer, obviously you can pay for it up front or interest-free options, so they're a really good retailer. Delivery took around about, well, it was 8 to 10 days for the actual build, and they say about a couple of days for delivery, and they stuck to that. I had a couple of queries when I was getting this. Customer services are really good, really quick response, really good advice, so thoroughly recommend Ribble, and I am very happy with this bike. My previous bike was a Cannondale CAD 8, the 2013 model. Going from an aluminium frame to this bike, all I can say, it's like going from normal family hatchback, getting into a Ferrari, and off you go. It's such an upgrade, such a difference. The weight, the stiffness of it, you know, you can feel the power really going into where it needs to go. That is the wheel, and not going into flex or anything stupid and losing the power and the watts. So I said what we're going to do, we're going to have a little look up close at this, at the components, and show you the seat posts, stem, handlebars, etc. And I'll just go through what I've got there. So what I'm going to do, just going to go through a few highlights with the bike. So it's the Ribble the R872. For this bike, they use a high modulus T800 Torre carbon fibre bike, and you'll find that it's actually very good quality. It's very stiff. It's, as I say, it's designed with stiffness as the priority of the build, so limiting flex as much as they can, so that means the power goes to where it needs to be. They also, with the main areas of flex in a bike, which is you're looking at like things like the head tube, the bottom bracket, so around these areas what they've done, they've bulked this up with extra layers of carbon to reduce that flex. And the chain stays, it states on the website, they're 40mm deep. It's rigid, it's responsive is all I can say. It's a very good bike. Bottom bracket, it's a BB30 bottom bracket. As you can see, the cables are all internal, so internal routing with the cables. It's also the stiffness to weight ratio is 105, and I think that's going to be equivalent to things like the Trek Madone, the Giant TCR Advanced SL, so really good top end bikes. It shows it's a really good quality bike, and compared to the prices of those bikes, obviously to what you can get on Ribble on the online retail side of things, it just can't be beaten. Really good. So what we'll do, we're going to have a look at the components a little bit more close up. For the actual handlebars, I went for the Dida 100 bars in black. They're triple butted alloy and they weigh approximately about 242 grams. Also chose the Dida 100 stem, which is 120mm and comes in at 126 grams. As regarding the sizing of everything, there's really good sort of drop down boxes and advice on the Ribble site, so you can make sure you're picking the right size product for you at the time. Also, as an option, they give you loads of options for the actual handlebar tape, and keeping a theme here again, I chose the Dida Cork ribbon handlebar tape that's in black, and as you can see it's embossed with the Dida logo as well. Feels really nice, it's good on the road, it's not overly thick, not overly thin, so it's just right to sort of help with those vibrations and keeping it sort of as comfy as possible for you. Now looking onto the seat pillar. After much research, there's lots of options on the Ribble site. I chose the Physique Cyrano R3. It's actually an alloy seat pillar. Sizing wise for this bike, I chose it's the 31.6 and the 330mm to fit this bike. Obviously, if you are looking at this bike, do check on the website it's the correct size. The seat post itself, really surprisingly, comes in at around about 215 grams, and if you do a bit of research you'll find this seat post is used by a lot of the pro teams, which is always a good selling point to choose that seat post. Regarding spacers, they give you a few options on the site, and I chose for the carbon spacers. They weren't very much more than the other spacers, and I think they actually look good. They're a bit lightweight. They've got nice little detailing in them as well, which really ties in with the whole bike. Regarding this seat, which I think is one of the most important things because that gives you a lot of comfort or discomfort, especially on long rides, I went for the Selle Italia SLR titanium saddle in black. Really nice saddle, it's nice and flat, which suits me. Came in at 125 grams. But obviously everyone's derriere is different, so have a look at the choice of saddles, because I think that's most important to pick, because on my last bike I had the wrong saddle, caused a lot of problems and discomfort. But with this one, got it right, makes long rides a lot more comfortable, so obviously you can be a little bit more fresher further down the ride. Bottle cages, I already had some of these. They're the Elite Custom Race resin bottle cages, reinforced with fiberglass. Look really nice, nice and light, match the bike really well and hold the bottles in. Been over a lot of sort of cobbly roads and haven't lost any bottles as of yet. Regarding the group set, went for the Shimano 5800 105, that's the full group set. Obviously includes the brakes as well, and I went for the Shimano 105 carbon pedals as well. Great group set, works really well. As from my old bike, I went from the Shimano Sora to going up to this new 5800 105. The difference was amazing, really incredible. Good price for the 105 group set as well. For me, I'm not a professional, only an amateur cyclist enthusiast, so to be honest, can't see myself needing anything up and above this. Does the job, does it well, and it's really reliable. Shifting is really crisp and clean. Don't have any issues or problems with it whatsoever, so really good group set. Regarding the wheels, I chose to go for the Fulcrum Racing Quattro Clincher wheel set. They're 35mm aero profile wheels coming at 1,725 grams. Really good wheels, spin really well. For me, going from my old Cannondale bike, which had Shimano R500 wheels on there, this to me is a massive upgrade. Feels so much lighter, said spin really, really well. And with a great set of tyres on there, really complement the bike. Regarding tyre choice, I decided to put some Schwalbes on there. They're the Schwalbe 1. They're a folding tyre. They come in each about 225 grams. The ones I've got on here, the 25mm, they've got a, according to the website, 127 EPI, which is like a thread count. They're classed as super light competition tyres, and they are, I must admit, really good, very durable. I've been over glass on these, a lot of sort of potted, sort of rutted roads around the UK during the winter, and they stood the test. They're really good. They hold, the grip is amazing, feel very confident on them, especially going around corners, in the wet and the damp as well. So thoroughly recommend those, and they just round off what I would say is a fantastic bike. So as you can see, that's coming in at pretty much spot on to 7 kilograms, or just over, I think that's 15 pounds. Pretty light. There you go, that's my review of the Ribble R872. It really is a fantastic bike. So if you're looking to upgrade, you've got a lower spec bike, looking to go from aluminium going up to carbon, can't recommend this enough. It's stiff, light, it's responsive, it puts the power down where you need it. Also the whole buying process, I'd say for Ribble, I wasn't too sure to be honest, and I thought actually I'll take the plunge, and I can happily say I would give them 10 out of 10. Customer service again was top notch. Thank you to Dee at Ribble for answering all my emails and giving me some advice. So all in all, it's a brilliant bike. Definitely recommend Ribble. Definitely recommend the R872 as a bike. If you like the review and you like the reviews that you've seen, you want to watch more videos, please press the like button and subscribe to my channel, and I'll hopefully see you again for some more reviews.